If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
In on opening day in 1976. We thought it was going to be some dramatic flamboyant.
The holdout was money, though, right?
Well, maybe in the end. I believe that's what solved it. But
well, the Finley thing was Finley was doing a fire sale. It was the first fire sale there was.
Well, and right, and so he comes, and we hear Mac on the phone talking about now who did you get your first grand slam off of? Tom Bergmeyer. And then I hear him say, "Oh, you are? Well, good. We'll see you then." We're like, "Oh no." And sure enough, Reggie comes to Memorial Stadium on the very first day of the internship. And we are out there in the PR office as he comes in, and we meet him, and I get to shake his hand, and I'm introduced. This is Charles Steinberg, and he says, "Steinberg, are you Italian?" I said, "Oh no," he was only kidding. He could tell that it was a Jewish name. So it was...
no one has ever treated me worse in all my life than Reggie Jackson.
He treated me well, but I didn't push it. In other words,
did you ever see him mistreat people?
I could see that he wasn't content there. I remember after the last game of '76, I could sense from his actions he was bidding farewell to the city. But it wasn't the fit it turned out. We all hoped it would be. Look, we had all admired him when he was with the Oakland A's, and we thought he was going to be this great savior. Ironically, his departure, along with Wayne Garland and Bobby Grich, paved the way for having 8 rookies in '77.
Well, and the other thing with Jackson is that he had a Baltimore background. He had played here with Johnny's, right?
Well, and his mom lived here. She came to Memorial Stadium. I remember one night the team was going to leave after the game for Detroit, and she came into the office and said, "I brought my son's underwear. I folded it all up, did this laundry," and we're like, "Oh my God, that's Reggie Jackson's mother bringing his clothes," and then she needed help, as I recall, starting his Porsche to take it home, because I guess you have to turn the key maybe 3/4 of the way. So we went out to help, and but those were exciting times. They were. Reggie played when he was here. I mean, he had 6 home runs in 6 straight days, if I remember.
Yeah, it was a relatively exciting summer. We weren't good enough at that time to win.
But it was the year that set up the transformation. On June 15th, the Orioles make that 10-player trade. Phenomenal trade. Changed everything.
Yeah, Elrod's involved, Pagan, Tippy Martinez, Rick Dempsey, sure, Scott McGregor, Rudy May, sure.
And that set the stage.
Most would say the biggest trade in Oriole history, sure.
You could certainly make that argument. Followed by the 8 rookies in '77, and we were on our way.
Dr. Charles.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.